here's Brody Brazil.
So obviously within the last 6 months and the A's attempting to relocate, I've been paying more attention to Las Vegas than ever. And one of the side stories, so to speak, has been the construction and completion of the Sphere. And we've seen it from the outside, right? You're familiar with this. It's just a still image, but the moving picture is breathtaking. It's one giant video screen as the external surface of the Sphere. The exosphere, so to speak, is the world's largest LED screen, I believe. And they've been so creative in the different looks. I mean, that is just artistic. It's been a huge smiley face. It's been a basketball. It's been the Earth. It's been an aquarium. They've done so many cool creative things from the outside just to get people's attention. And they've done a great job. But the one thing we hadn't really seen yet was the inside. And we know the details of what it was supposed to be, a concert venue, 18,000 seats, speakers from all around, a giant video screen on the inside. But what actually does it feature? Well, we finally got to find that out this weekend. U2 is the debut band to help christen this venue, and now I see why they didn't really let us peek inside. It is phenomenal. This is just one of the entryways, right? That's a very cool approach into the upper levels of seating, but that's not even the cool part. Check this out. Whoa. Look at that as a backdrop. First off, they get to use the typical concert venue of a stage and a crowd standing room area surface. And then there's also all of the buildup of seats and sections, a first deck, a second deck, I think a third deck. But the way they've done this on the inside, my video here and you watching this, I'm telling you already, I haven't been there, but I can tell that I'm not going to do this justice. On the inside, the ceiling is entirely one big video screen. It surrounds you from all angles, the video, and so does the sound. The speakers for this venue, you can't see them, right? Where are the speakers at this concert venue? They're all behind that screen. You are encompassed in sound. You talk about surround sound. This is the ultimate surround sound. Watch some of these video clips. And this looks to be a view from one of the top levels and rows of seating. Oh my goodness. I am pumped up just seeing that. Maybe motion sickness even for some. Like, that is so intense. I was told that is a 16K screen. Like, not 4K, not 8K, a 16K resolution screen. And how do you even measure that? The lines of resolution. I mean, it's so big. It's so spherical on the inside. They say it can produce rates of up to 60 frames a second, which is very lifelike and realistic. My goodness, what type of computers run that video screen? How do you even create some of this imagery? Here's a look at it from down at floor level. Oh, that is so cool. And wait until the camera spins around here. You can get kind of a full glimpse of like how far back that screen goes, all the way back behind those seats. I also heard that the animals, the reptiles and insects that are depicted right there in this certain imagery and visualization, they represent all of the endangered species in the state of Nevada currently. So very cool that U2 could blend nature and a message to go along together all in one. How cool is that? I mean, do you really want to go see a concert anywhere else? And then there's the ability to do forced perspective, almost like 3D. Look at the numbers and letters, all the digits there, the colors, like a digital matrix type display. It's building up to the ceiling. There's the band rocking out. Watch this. It's going to kind of feel like the ceiling is caving in on you. Whoa. That is so cool. And again, all of this phone video and vertical mode. Come on, people, shoot horizontal, but even vertical mode, you can really tell that this is a one-of-a-kind experience. They've been planning this for so long, and now they're executing it. Again, this is the first weekend of its existence. I think this is going to catch on and be a next big thing in the concert and concert goer community. Is that... That's an EDM artist right there in the front of this video. I don't recall exactly who it is, but you can see fans enjoying this. I think this is the tail end of the concert, one of the opening nights. Here's just a nice look all the way around again. There's no real one video clip, which I think gives you a whole idea, but just look at that. You are like submerged in that environment, in that video screen. That is so very cool. How do you top that? So I've got some initial thoughts, first on the Sphere and what they've accomplished there, but also next is the big point of this video. Like, the Sphere has set a new venue standard. I mean, if you're going to do something new in New York or Los Angeles or Miami or Chicago or San Francisco or around the globe, get it? It's a sphere. Like, how could you not replicate this? How could there not be more of these? Is this the first of many spheres across the earth? And I do believe, I should have done the full research here. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Isn't there another one that's being planned or that's also opening soon? I don't know if this is a one-off. It shouldn't be. Let's put it that way. It should not be. The possibilities are endless because you've got a giant video screen and because it's such high resolution. You can put anything behind there. And I didn't even show the video clips. There was one of like a mountain range off in the distance. It literally looks like you are outside. They also put the Las Vegas skyline out there in the distance, to the point that a lot of people took a picture, and then other people who saw that picture on social media said, wait, I thought this venue had a ceiling. How can I see the outside? Does the roof come up? No, that's the video screen showing an actual picture in the perfect perspective of the skyline that you would see looking out. That is so cool. What a technical marvel, by the way. All the video screens and the technology and the band, and they can superimpose live video of the actual concert. Like, you're wondering, well, what about the typical big video screen that they have behind a band or to the sides of a band so that the last row can see the close-ups? They project that video onto that interior screen. Now, this is a project, the Sphere, which I think took years over when it was supposed to. It was way behind, got caught up in the 2020 thing, and it also took hundreds of millions of dollars extra to make this complete and a reality. I'm telling you right now, however many years and however much extra money it took, in 10 years, in 5 years, in 20 years, it will have been worth it. Now, I do want to say eventually, over time, like, things only increase and get better, and at some point they might have to rip out the entire exosphere and the internal video screens and upgrade them. But at least the idea of what they're doing there, I think that's going to pass the test of time. You can upgrade the infrastructure, which is, again, already impressive to begin with, but man, that is unbelievable what they've come up with. It's worth it. I also think it gives Las Vegas and the Strip, it's off the Strip, it's next to the Venetian, but it gives the area some personality. Big hotel buildings, this is cool, that's great architecture. This can literally make a smiley face at you. This is more of a landmark type structure and operation for Las Vegas. It gives Las Vegas personality. I'm not somebody who's from there. I don't live there, but I can already tell you, I think Las Vegans feel that this is part of who they are. They've already kind of embraced what the Sphere is. So now, what comes next? I said that this sets a new venue standard, like across the country, across the world. How about a new standard in Las Vegas, which is already known for being an entertainment capital of the world, bringing in acts and people to come see these acts. And now that you've got something like the Sphere, oh my goodness, and who's next to perform there? If U2's going to kick it off, I mean, I imagine only the biggest headliner acts are going to come in there and want to play the Sphere. But if you're the A's and you're building a stadium down the road, literally, or if you're that new NBA entity and you're going to build a new NBA arena, I mean, the Sphere is direct competition to your business. If you're trying to host other events and you're trying to bring in concerts, if I'm a band, right? If I'm a band that's going to play Las Vegas, and U2 is doing kind of a residency, I believe they're the first ones in. Are they doing a month straight or a couple weeks straight? They're doing a multitude of shows back to back to back. But if you're a band and you're going to come in and play Las Vegas, the Sphere seems like the top of your list. And maybe the only reason why you would choose Allegiant Stadium is because they seat 70,000. So you've either got the volume of Allegiant Stadium or the technical marvel of the Sphere. It also seats in the tens of thousands. Why would you want to go play at an NBA arena or a baseball stadium? This is direct competition. This sets a bar for competition and expectations and future things that happen in Las Vegas. And I haven't even mentioned, you realize they're about to have that nighttime F1 race, which has been a huge inconvenience. I've already documented that here on the channel. It's cost them more in Las Vegas. I don't think that anybody's happy with it, but when you actually see it, you know it's going to be a visual marvel, right? The video footage that'll come away from it, the imagery, that part will be impressive. Worth it? I don't know. And they're also going to host the Super Bowl at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas in the next handful of months. So all of those things, now you look at whatever the A's are going to try and build and whatever an NBA team is going to try and build, like the bar has been set super high. You've got to keep up with the Sphere. And I say this from a perspective of artists and bands coming in to play these venues, but also fans on any given night. Quite honestly, every trip I've done to Las Vegas, one night or two nights tops. I've never done a 3-night Las Vegas trip, and I don't know if anybody should, depending on what your ambitions are. But my point is, if I'm only getting one night in Vegas, and I have the opportunity to go see Pat Monahan of Train at the Sphere, I just made that up, or the A's play a baseball game, you can watch the Major League Baseball, the A's play or any Major League Baseball team play in 29 other cities. I really want to see the Sphere. This is me talking right now. I really want to see the Sphere. What will most other people think? That's another 15, 17,000 people a night that are going somewhere else. So it's not just the artist preference of where to come in and play Las Vegas. How about where people will want to spend their money? I want to throw my money at the Sphere right now. I really do. I think it's that cool. I think it's that unique. And I hope more pop up across the country. But for now, this is the only one I'm aware of that exists, obviously, on the West Coast. That is very cool. If anybody is watching this who had any hand in the concept or construction or design or execution of the Sphere, tip of the cap to you. A phenomenal job. Somebody like me in the performing industry and media and production, that is one hell of a platform for a production. So yeah, whatever comes next after the Sphere, good luck. You made it here to the end of the video. I appreciate that. Thumbs up down below. That'll help me and this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe here to this channel so I can definitely see you back next time.